Alrighty then. Yo, what's up guys? It's me, Spider-Van1 here, and welcome back to another video on the channel. Now, as you can tell by the title of today's video, we're going to be going for the Nebula camo on all base 33 weapons in the game. Which obviously in the last video, we got the Afterlife camo done on all 33 base weapons that came with the game. And then during this video, we're going to be going for Nebula camo on all base 33 weapons that came with the game. As you already know. Probably going to start this off with the baseball bat and the HE1. So if I unlock the calling card with the baseball bat, there is a reasoning for that instead of unlocking it with the knife. And then I'll go back in and then do the knife and the Sigma. But the first time that I go into this will be with the baseball bat and the HE1. And during that clip, I'm going to show you guys how to, or what I'm going to be doing to get this camo unlocked, because it's pretty simple. This is all going to take place and directed on the map Shattered Vale, because this is the easiest map to get this stuff finished. It used to be Liberty Falls, but now it's going to be Shattered Vale, because of just how the Easter egg is set up and how there's an abomination that spawns in for one of the Easter egg steps, or like the first, or one of the first few Easter egg steps. So I'm going to show you guys how to get this thing finished. I'm not going to go into the game right now to record this stuff because I actually have to get ready for work right now. And I'm also probably not going to record this video tonight, because instead I'm going to work on some multiplayer camo challenges, so then I can record some background stuff for the seasons video. As far as when this video is coming out, I honestly do not know. This is being recorded on October 27th. As far as when I'm going to get the camo complete, hopefully it's before November 14th, because that's when Black Ops 7 comes out. As far as when this video is being uploaded, it's probably being uploaded after Black Ops 7 ends up coming out, because, I don't know, I just haven't been uploading videos, and that's probably just how it's going to be going for now. Before I get the knife, or show the knife clip, I'm going to end up showing you guys how to get this stuff finished, which it's going to be with the baseball bat and the HE1. I am going to record this kind of like how I've recorded the other videos, going for like where I'm at 9 out of 10. Or I'm going to get to 9 out of 10 elite eliminations, and then I'm going to record for that 10 out of 10. So then you guys can see me unlocking the camos and stuff. Probably not going to go for any DLC weapons just based off of the time frame. And while I kind of would want to, I'm not going to. Just because Black Ops 7 is right around the corner, and that game's probably going to take up most of my time after it comes out. But yeah, so I guess without further ado, here we go into the Nebula camo grind with our first weapon being the knife. But I'm going to show you a tutorial, and then I'm going to show you guys the melee weapons as our first set of weapons, which, as I've said, calling card will show up with a baseball bat, but I'm actually going to get I'm going to show the knife first. So yeah, I guess for now, enjoy the rest of the video, and I will talk after I have Nebula camo unlocked on every single weapon. So yeah, enjoy the video. Alrighty then. So I know that I said that I was going to do the tutorial with the knife. Obviously at this point I already have the knife finished, but I'm pretty sure during that tutorial, that was 45 minutes in recording, and I think 45 minutes in the game, because it was my first time trying to go for this stuff. So instead what we're doing, I don't know if I'm going to use this tutorial or the other tutorial instead and kind of cut that other tutorial up a bunch of times, but we shall see. But for now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to record this tutorial, which yes, at this current moment, I'm going for the Sarkov and the SWAT 556. With your class setup, going for this, which we are going to be doing this stuff all on Shattered Veil in directed mode. Playing solo Shattered Veil. The class setup that I'd recommend you run in with is like whatever weapon you want and whatever melee. Field upgrade doesn't really matter. Tactical doesn't really matter. Your lethal, I'd recommend using the combat axe just because this is a part of the Easter egg step in order to get one of the things complete. Especially if you're just following this by directed. Trust me, this is simple. Just bring in the combat axe. As far as gobblegums go, really just whatever you want to use. The only thing that I'd recommend bringing in is a hidden power for the melee weapons in particular. Or maybe it was the launchers. I don't fully remember what I say during the like Sigma and HE1 part of this video. So whatever I say during there, please take that into consideration and use that gobblegum thing. But at least take in a hidden power when you're going for both the melees and the launchers. It will help, trust me. You're going to want this. As far as which weapon to use it on, I know that I came to a definitive answer whenever I talk about the HE1 launcher. So if you'd like to, you can skip to that part and figure out which gobblegum to bring in. Or which weapon to use this gobblegum on. I'd also just recommend you put it on your starting equipment, just so then you can immediately put it onto one of your weapons. But this is the class setup that I'd recommend. Yes, you can pick up other combat axes, so no, you do not need to bring it in. I just say to bring it in, just so then you have extra. And eventually, at some point, you will have to use a grenade of some sorts to blow up like a canister thing, but zombies drop them all the time, and you're going to need a combat axe for that specific Easter egg step. So, without further ado, here we go into the tutorial on how to get this finished. I don't know if I'm going to use this or the knife. If I'm using this, then it's because this one's better than what I originally recorded with the knife. So we're going to go into directed, play solo, Shattered Veil, and start mission. So I'll see you guys whenever we get into the game. Alright, so here we are in Shattered Veil. I just let those people talk. Your first combat axe that you can simply pick up is right there. I would recommend picking that up. You will have a random zombie that spawns in here sometimes. And randomly throughout this map, you will find these boxes. You want to shoot these because they will give you some salvage, which will help you to upgrade your weapon later on into thing. Because since the What's-It-Dude has so much health, you're going to want this weapon at least at blue rarity with Pack-a-Punch level 1, as that's what I've been doing with most of my stuff. Besides down there, you can also find one right here. And I think sometimes you can find them over on this side about right here, or even here, which... yeah, so I'd recommend shooting those whenever you can get them. I'm also going to open up this area, and you can find another one of those boxes in here. Most times out of 10, I've found one right here. But I guess we do not have a spawn in for this because I do not know where else the boxes would be. And this area right here will come in handy, or will be featured again in this video. But I'm going to save up enough for Speed Cola, so I will be back in a few minutes. Or in a minute or two. Okay then, so we are now back. I have enough for Speed Cola. I'm going to buy that. Plus, we're going to buy this door. And your next box, like you can have a potential box spawn, which this is the box. You can have it like over here. Sometimes you can have it spawn in right there. As far as whatever's inside of here, I do not know because I don't ever open up that door. Sometimes this will spawn in a vermin. And then also sometimes it will spawn in one of the key items that you need for the Easter egg. And you also have a spawn that's right there for this thing. And you also have a spawn that is either here or here for this thing. And there might be one right there, but I haven't seen it there. Anyways, I'm gonna go back and once I have enough for both this store and Juggernaut, which is 3,000 points now, I will be back then. Okay then, so we are now at 4,500 points. And we are going to go inside of here. Open up this store. You're going to have a few zombies that spawn in. Obviously. Nice little bonus points. And we're going to buy ourselves Juggernaut. And also while I'm here, usually upgrade this thing to green rarity because you can do that. As far as the box spawn thing that's in this area of the map, sometimes you can get them right there or right here. As far as my box spawn, it's right down there. Sometimes you can also get it here, or you can get it there, which is that. I'm going to stay in this area personally until round 6, so then I have a bunch of points. And I will talk to you guys once I get to that point. And also, I'm going to go through this store first. That's just me personally. You could go through this store if you'd really like to. There isn't much difference. I think this one costs... They both cost the same amount of points. I just normally go through that door. Plus, if you're using the launchers and you want PhD, PhD is through this door. Again, so round 6, go through. We had a max ammo round, so I'm gonna go through this door personally. Sometimes you can get a box spawn that's through here. Mine is right here. Sometimes you can get it a little bit further down, or sometimes you can get it inside of here, which obviously if you're using a launcher, you would buy PhD, which is right there. And I guess since I have enough points, and I personally do not usually end up buying 2-plate armor, we're just going to continue. And sometimes box spawns can be through here. While you're running through here, you want to shoot this and pick up this circuit board, which is going to be a part of the Easter egg step in order to get the elevator working. Just so you know, if you want to, you can pick that up later. But since you're already passing by it, you might as well pick it up then. And also sometimes you can have a box spawn through out there. Mine is right here. Sometimes you can have it here. And also since I have enough salvage, we'll put that up to blue rarity. And we're going to continue into here. And down here, you can have a box spawn there, sometimes there. But I guess it's somewhere else, which... Once you get up to this thing, it's going to tell you to go somewhere else, which is to collect up both the fuse and the control panel thing that I've picked up. Or the elevator part. Usually by round 8 is when I'd be down there, but we're going to open up this door. Have another box spawn there, which sometimes you can have it there. Since I am going for the SWAT 556, I'm going to buy that here. It's already at green rarity. Then you're going to want to open up this door. And just kill that guy. It's going to drop something. It's going to drop the fuse. Pick it up. And then eventually you are going to come back through here. I'm not 100% sure where the box spawn is inside of this room, but you're just going to want to open up that door. And then kind of just run yourself back around, or you could just not buy it. But I'd recommend buying it just personally because you will eventually need it open. Anyways, now we are at the elevator. You're just going to hold here. Hold your reload button. When you press this the first time, the zombies are going to come out of here. You have to re-go press it again. These are going to be sprinting zombies. And yeah, so now we're going to, again, reopen the elevator. It's going to open this time. Just going to want to rappel down. Right here is where you can buy Pack-a-Punch. So we're going to do that. And you can also find another combat axe. Purchase there. If you'd rather purchase that then. Or if you just not want to run in here with a combat axe. And you just need to wait for the lab technician to come in. I will come back whenever he spawns in. Okay then, so lab technician has spawned in. Compared to the other zombies who have yellow eyes, he is going to have purple eyes. You're just going to kill him and take the floppy disk. And then you're going to go back to that computer that I pointed out earlier. So I will see you guys once we get there. And you're just going to want to insert the floppy disk. It's going to print out some stuff, and it's also going to spawn in some vermins. You obviously just have to kill the vermins. Or, well, you don't have to. Which, since it has printed, you're going to want to come over to here, read the note. And so our word is worm. You're going to want to go over to here where that kids play area is. And with this, you are going to count the amount of letters that are in the combination of things that are with the different with the different things. So W is currently in with the thing of 9, so the code is 9. O is with 3. R is with 7, and so is M. So our code for this game is 9377. What I'm going to post right now on the screen is all the different number or codes that I have personally got while doing this Easter egg, and sometimes I have gotten repeats of the same ones, and sometimes I've gotten new ones. Like sometimes I think that there's like 2 max for each. You can get the word moth, worm, crab, and yeti from what I've found. Obviously by the time that I'm done, or by the time that I'm uploading this video or coming back to edit this video, I'm probably already have Nebula camo unlocked on all 33 base weapons in the game, so I'm mostly going to talk about that then. But anyways, so our code right now is 9377, and you're going to want to go back down to this guy, and you're going to open up the thing that has an amalgamation in it. If you are working on a weapon, then you're going to want to kill that amalgamation with one of your 2 weapons because he counts as an elite zombie. But I will be back whenever I go to kill him. And once you come through here, you're gonna just buy this locked door. Currently at this point is also when I'd also suggest that you buy Deadshot Daiquiri. Obviously, if you're using a melee weapon, then I'd suggest buying Melee Macchiata, just because that'll make this a whole shit ton easier for you. And also, if you are doing this on normal, then you want to pick up this Casimir device. If you are doing this on normal, because there is an easier device to get than this thing, but if you are playing it on What's-It, then you'll do that. But since our code is 9377, we're going to put that in. That is going to let this guy out with 2 toxic zombies. I'm going to try to kill him and not the toxic zombies. And not kill the other zombie, but I accidentally killed him. And then once you kill this guy, he's going to drop an arm. You're going to want to go back this way. Open up this and enter into the armory. Put the arm onto it. It's going to fall off. You're going to pick up the ray gun. But since I'm working on 2 different weapons, I'm going to pick back up my weapon and I'm not going to use the ray gun. The only time that I'd suggest you use the ray gun Mark II is when you're going for melees and launchers. And specifically, you need to pack punch this thing. Because one like triple burst is going to kill each head and do a massive amount of damage. So then you can easily just go in and finish them off with the launcher. But for now, we're just going to leave the ray gun. And we're going to come back out. And this is where the combat axes is going to become useful. But I will talk whenever I have a few little zombies left. So with this, you're going to need to hit the middle one, which you want to line the bottom with the valve. And then depending on which one it has, if it's B, line it up like this, or if it's A, line it up like that, and you will hit the valve. At this point, I'm going to pick up this Molotov, and this will make a lot of sense on why I do. Because you need an explosive, which obviously if you're just using launchers, then you can explode it, but since I'm not, you're just going to throw the Molotov at that. It's going to drop an empty canister. And now you're going to want to go back this way, because there's a teleporter this way, which will just kind of like teleport you to where you need to be. And I'm getting hit randomly. So you're going to want to come back here and go through this teleporter. It's going to spawn you back up into the like start of the map. And then this is where we get into the training part of this entire, or the elite spawning part of this entire thing, which we have a few zombies left. Honestly, if you're using anything that's explosive, don't worry about killing all the zombies. You're gonna end up friggin' just killing them all, because of the explosion on the amalgams is going to kill the other guys. If you aren't using an explosive, then you can keep however many zombies you want. We're going to insert this MC canister, and it is going to spawn in the abomination. And then once you have him killed, and you're just going to want to kill him. And hope to God that you do not accidentally complete some Easter egg steps. Because if you do, then that means that this method stops. But I haven't had that many instant... Like, I've had maybe one rock lighting up. And with the Sarkov, you're going to see that we are at 2 out of 10. Because the other guy counted as 1. And then you have the Abomination, which counts. You're just going to wait a few seconds, and then you can respawn in this guy. And somehow I'm trapped in a fucking corner. And now I don't have Deadshot, which is great. And whenever that... And as you can tell, we are going to have 3 out of 10, and you can reactivate the charging station over and over and over. And this took me about 24 minutes to set up, and then you can probably get each of your weapons. If you're using 2 weapons at the same time, then you can get all your weapons done in about 10-15 minutes, maybe max. And that's how you do this easy, like, elite elimination spawn. If you were using the Kashmir device, then the easiest one is by the LR762 weapon wall buy. You just kind of throw it down there and it will get sucked in. And then you can do the exact same thing, come over to this and activate it into there. That is if you are doing this on like regular and you just want to do it on there. But if you do it in directed mode, it's just going to keep you at the round cap of 13. That's how you set up the easy elite eliminations. If this clip was shorter than the last one, then you've probably seen this one instead. As far as when to use which gobblegums, like with the hidden powers on which weapons, please stay tuned after the HE1, where I will talk about the hidden powers and which ones to use on there. Because with the Sigma and the knife, you'll see that I have those at blue rarity, where with the baseball bat and the HE1, you'll see that I have them at legendary rarity. Because I was testing out both of them just to see. And I also went from no pack-a-punch ray gun with the knife and the Sigma to pack-a-punch ray gun with the baseball bat and the HE1, and you will see the difference there too. So yeah, I guess I will see you guys all with the Nebula knife, if this is which one I'm using. So yeah, I'll see you guys there. Alrighty then, so I am now back, and here we go with Nebula on the knife, which I know that it says get the empty canister, or empty thing, but you do not have to go and get that. You can just continue shooting at this guy and it'll work just as normal. And we're just gonna shoot this guy with a ray gun for now, just to get him like lower. Just because the knife ain't gonna do that much damage. Or to get this guy down to like a decent amount, which that's enough damage to him that I can just hit him with the knife, and there's our first Nebula weapon. Which there's the calling card. And there's Nebula on the knife. But yeah, so that has been it. I'm mostly just going to blow these guys up just to get some points and some armor plates. And I'll see you guys back with the Sigma, which, yes, I know that it's telling you to go down here to get the empty canister, but you can reactivate this station over and over and over. So yeah, I'll see you guys with the Sigma, which is going to be our next weapon. Alright then, here we are with the Nebula baseball bat. And so I think while editing this video, I probably put the knife and then the Sigma. And now I'm going to put the baseball bat and the, what's it? And then the HE1, which I pack-a-punch the ray gun Mark II. Used hidden power on both the baseball bat and the HE1. And just watch how fast this goes by. Now, this is what I should have done with the knife and the baseball bat, or the knife and the Sigma, but I will talk more about that afterwards. And there we go. Literally less than a minute, almost. And now we have the baseball bat finished. So I will be back with the HE1. After I'm done the HE1, I will talk more. And I will say my honest opinions on how to do the launchers and melees in particular. Because honestly, I do not think that you need hidden power. But I will talk about that afterwards. And so yeah, I will see you guys there. Alrighty then, so here we go, back with another weapon, which I was doing the knife and the Sigma. Here we go, back with the Sigma, currently at 9 out of 10 as you can tell. And I'm an hour and 3 minutes into this game, which probably shouldn't be the case, but it's okay. So we're gonna activate this. And we're gonna destroy this motherfucker. And hopefully I'm going to be able to do this and don't accidentally kill this dumbass with the friggin' ray gun Mark II, which is why I'm just going to mostly do damage to the back. Instead of actually, like, shooting them in the face. Because the launcher's not going to deal that much damage, sadly, but... Because you can't hit him in the critical spot. Like, there. Friggin' hell. Like, I think I forgot to pack-a-punch the ray gun Mark II. So obviously during, like, the next time that I go for some weapons, I'm going to have a pack-a-punch ray gun. Which is going to be the baseball bat and the... Like, what's it? Like, I'm gonna leave this because there is no point in me staying in this. Alrighty then, so here we go with the Nebula on the HE1. After this game, I will talk a little bit more, but as you can see, we're only 38 minutes into this, and you will see how fast this goes, even though it's the HE1. There are a decent amount of zombies, but you'll eventually see it's not really going to matter all that much because half of them are going to die to the explosion from hitting this dude. You kind of just need to keep on moving. And there we go. Which there is a Nebula on an HE1, which as you can see, it only took me 38 minutes to do this total. Do I think using hidden power helped me a lot? Honestly, for the launchers, I would say that it helped me out a decent amount. For the melee weapons, I don't think so, because you can hit them, like, really, the main guy really fast. So I'd say use a hidden power on the launchers, but do not use a hidden power on the melee weapons. Because the melee weapons actually do decent amount of damage. Maybe you'd want to use it on the baseball bat just so then you're not having to like 2-hit zombies from round 1, like round 2 and onwards. That can get a little annoying. I'm just gonna claim this page of the battle pass while I'm talking, but yeah. That's honestly what I would say to do. Is legitimately just end up using your hidden power gobblegums, if you have them, on the launchers, because launchers are going to be the most annoying things that you can deal with. Whereas the melee weapons, you can actually like rapidly hit these guys. And I'm kind of just going to save up the rest of my tokens. But I would say to use them up on the thing. But yeah, so if anything, use this hidden power gobblegum on the things. But anyways, so yeah, I'd honestly just say use hidden power on the 2 launchers. Pack a punch the ray gun Mark II, because legitimately that thing's going to do so much damage that you're not even going to need to like worry about doing anything else. As far as the other weapons in this game goes, all these other like main like weapons and stuff, like the pistols, snipers, marksman rifles, LMGs, shotguns, SMGs, and assault rifles, all of those are not going to have me using the ray gun Mark II, basically just because they are automatic weapons and you can just continuously fire them. And that's why you're going to see that I do not use the ray gun. I might go for the ray gun step just to get the ray gun. And then I will get rid of it when I go to wall buy whatever weapon I'm trying to go for. If that makes any sense whatsoever. But so yeah, I guess I will see you guys with the next set of weapons, which is probably going to be the pistols. For now, though, I'm going to actually get off, and maybe I'll record the pistols and that stuff tomorrow. But yeah, I will see you guys there. Alrighty then, so here we go with the Nebula camo on the 9mm PM. As you can tell, I'm at 9 out of 10. Just need to wait for this to recharge, and then we're Gucci. So here we go. Which I accidentally did this one by accident. It's obviously what by accident means, but anyways. It'll be fine. And now we just have the one head. And that should be it. So I'm just gonna kill this zombie, let the round restart, and then get some more armor plates. But there we go. There's the 9mm PM done. I will see you with the next weapon, which currently right now I'm gonna do the GS45, but yeah, I'll see you guys with the next weapon. Alrighty then, so here we go with Nebula on the Grakova, currently at 9 out of 10 as you can tell. So here we go, which yes, I'm going to use the ray gun at first. Just to deal that much more damage and make this that much more simple on myself. And that should be my camo. Which it is. So yeah, there we go with the Grakova. I do have one other weapon, like, bookmarked or whatever, or tracking one of them, but for some odd reason this weapon is not actually a wall buy, even though when I searched it up, it said that the PU-21 was a wall buy, but it's actually not. So I'm going to instead combine that with another weapon and do the Strider 22 solo. But yeah, so I'll see you guys with the next weapon. Alrighty then, here we go with the Nebula camo on the GS45, currently at 9 out of 10, as you can tell. So here we go. Which those zombies are eventually going to die, but it doesn't really matter. With this weapon you can actually hit critical shots, which is good. Or with this explosive weapon you can actually hit critical shots, which is great. And there we go. So yeah, there we go. There's the GS45 done. I guess I will see you guys with the next weapon. Alrighty then, here we are back with another weapon. Gonna be going for Nebula on the Strider 22. Currently at 9 out of 10, as you can tell. And so yeah, here we go. But yes, the Strider 22 is the only weapon that I'm going for right now. And I'm just using a ray gun. And that's all the bullets that I had with the ray gun. And there we go with Nebula on the Strider 22. So I will see you guys with the next weapon, which is probably going to be the snipers, if I had to imagine. So yeah, I'll see you guys there. Alright, and then here we are with the next weapon, being the LW3 A1 Frostline, currently at 9 out of 10. So here we go. That's not what I meant to do fully, but okay. Okay, can I hit friggin' head, dude? Thank you. There we go. There we go. There's Nebula on this thing. I'm going to continue on to the next weapon, and then maybe I'll do one more set of weapons before I actually fully plan on getting off tonight, but we'll see. Anyways, I'll see you guys with the next weapon. So here we are back with another Nebula weapon, being the SVD. Currently at 9 out of 10. So here we go. And yes, I have one zombie left. He's just a crawler though. And there we go. So there's Nebula on the SVD. I will see you with the LR762, which no, it's not a part of this. So I'll see you guys there. Alrighty then, here we are with the Nebula camo on the LR762, currently at 9 out of 10. So here we go. Just the round just restarted itself. Doesn't really matter. because this thing's an explosive. I just need to be trying to focus most of my shots onto this fucker, but I can't. Please and thank you. That's why I hate using these freaking explosive weapons, but it doesn't really matter. Because now they're all done. But anyways, there we go with the LR762. Alrighty then, so here we go with the SWAT 556. Currently at 9 out of 10, as you can tell. So here we go. Which, I put this thing to purple rarity. Since I recorded the Sarkov first, you're going to see that I only have it at blue. Decided to upgrade it because I went down and lost Deadshot, and now this thing's just not doing as much damage as it should probably be doing. Did I accidentally kill a zombie? No, there's still 2 alive. And there we go. There's the SWAT 556 done, which, as you can tell, in like the bottom left-hand corner, there is no augment upgrade, which I think means that I've completed the augment upgrades. But there is Nebula on the SWAT 506. I'm actually gonna leave and see if I got all augments on everything. Research augments. All perks are done. All ammo mods are done. And all field upgrades are done. Which means while I was going for this camo, that's when I got all augments done. Cool. But yeah, I'll see you guys with the next weapon, which is the Sarkov. Alrighty then, so here we are with the next weapon being the Sarkov 762. Currently at 9 out of 10, and yes, I'm doing this with the SWAT, but you're seeing the SWAT first, which makes no sense, but we're going for the Sarkov first just based off of its fire rate and everything. So yeah, here we go. We're going to reactivate this, which, if I ended up showing the tutorial for this map with the Sarkov, because I re-recorded it with that, then you would see how I used to have Deadshot, but I lost it obviously, so there's that. And my god, I'm hating this zombie right now because it's just getting on my last nerves. Like, I might just end up killing it, right? Can I just hit the fucking critical? Friggin' hell, this stupid zombie. But anyways, there's Nebula on the Sarkov 762. I will see you guys with the next weapon, which is the AEK, but I'm gonna do the SWAT 556 right now. So I'll see you guys with the AEK. Alright, then here we are back with another weapon, being the AEK 973. Currently at 9 out of 10, which yes, I did go for the DM10 first, which you are going to see that I had both a self-revive and Deadshot daiquiri, but I ended up going down because I got trapped in a friggin' corner. For some odd reason, I didn't decide to use my Aether Shroud, and I went down because of it. So here we go with the AEK. Oh my god. Which, there we go. There's Nebula on the AEK. So, I guess I will see you guys with the DM10, which I actually did before this, but you're going to see that next. So, I will see you guys with that weapon. Alrighty then, here we go on the Nebula camo for the DM10. As you can see, we are at 9 out of 10. So here we go. I only have one zombie left, and he has little health, but hopefully I do not kill him. And I just shot at the main head, which is going to be annoying as all hell. Okay. My god, this zombie is getting annoying. Alright then, there we go. There's Nebula on the DM10. As you can tell, we're going for the AEK next. So yeah. But you're seeing the DM10 last. So yeah. I guess I will see you guys with the next set of weapons, which is probably going to be the LMGs. Alrighty then, here we go with the Nebula camo on the PU-21, currently at 9 out of 10. And yeah, so here we go. Yeah, there we go. There's the PU-21 finished. I'll see you next with the next LMG being the XMG. So I'll see you there. Alrighty then, here we go with the Nebula camo on the XMG. Currently at 9 out of 10, so here we go. Such little damage. Oh my god. Thank you. Alrighty then, that is Nebula unlocked for the XMG. I'll see you in the next with the next weapon. Alrighty then, here we go with the Nebula camo on the GPMG7. Currently at 9 out of 10, as you can see, so yeah, here we go. Okay, I only have one zombie left. Hopefully he does not die. And there we go with Nebula and the GPMG. So I'll see you guys with the next weapon, which I think is the shotguns. So I'll see you guys there. Alrighty then, here we are with the Marine SP, currently at 9 out of 10. So we're just gonna do this, and here we go. Which, that sucks. And it's immediately charged. Can you just open up your mouth, dumbass? Okay then. Okay. There. Thank you. Holy shit. Alright then, there we go with the Nebula camo on the Marine SP. So, I guess I will see you guys with the next set of weapons that I go for. Or I'll see you with the ASG, since that's the next shotgun. So I'll see you there. Alrighty then, here we go with the Nebula camo on the ASG. Currently at 9 out of 10, as you can see. So here we go. There we go. There's Nebula on the ASG. Now I'm gonna get the PU-21 finished. So yeah, cool. Alrighty then, here we go with the Nebula camo on the C9. As you can see, we are at 9 out of 10. And yes, I'm gonna be doing the Tanto next, but this clip's focusing on the C9. So here we go. Yeah, here we go. I just need to buy ammo with this thing. Alrighty then, so that has been the Nebula camo on the C9. Gonna record the Tanto 22 right now, so I guess I will see you guys there. Alrighty then, here we go with the Nebula camo on the KSV. Currently it's the only gun that I'm using because I have a ray gun. But yeah, here we go. This was one of the like solo weapons that I was doing, so it's the only weapon that I have. It's the same for the PP919. Are you serious? Why don't you just shoot his friggin' mouth? Why would he jump back around? Alrighty then, there we go with the KSV. I will see you with the PP919 where I'll have the ray gun again. Alrighty then, so here we go with the Nebula camo on the Tanto 22. As you can see, I'm at 9 out of 10. And yes, I did just get the C9 done, but here we go with the Tanto 22. No, get out of my way, armored zombie. I'm trying to kill this dude and not you. There. But yeah, so that has been the Nebula camo on the Tanto 22. I guess I will see you guys with the next weapon. So yeah, there we go. Alrighty then, here we go with the Nebula camo on the PP919. Currently at 9 out of 10. And yes, this is a solo weapon, and I have the ray gun. So here we go. And there we go. There's the Nebula camo on the PP919. So yeah, I'll see you guys for the Jackal PDW, where we're going to go for that, and the weapon right down there, the compact. So yeah, I'll see you guys there. Alrighty then, here we go with the compact 92. Currently at 9 out of 10. And yes, I did just get the Jackal finished, but we're going for the compact 92, so here we go. And that zombie is almost dead. Hopefully I can kill him before I accidentally kill the zombie. And there we go. There we go. There's the Nebula camo on the compact 92, which is the last SMG. So here we go with the assault rifles next. I'm not going to record them today, but yeah. There we go. Alrighty then, here we go with the Nebula camo on the XM4. Currently at 9 out of 10, so here we go. And then I'm going to record the GPR after this, but do the XM4 first. How many zombies do I have left? 3? That's okay. Come on, motherfucker, just die. There we go. Siege Master, level 116. And there we go. There's the Nebula camo done on the XM4. Gonna record the GPR right now, and then I think for tonight I'm gonna get off, but yeah. So I'll see you guys with the GPR. But the next weapon is gonna be the AK-74. Alrighty then, here we go with the next weapon, being the AK-74. Currently at 9 out of 10, so here we go. I guess. I don't know. Come on. There we go. And then just have one more hit with this thing. So that should be it. Yes, it is. So there we go with the Nebula camo on the AK-74. Currently, we're going to record the Model L next. But the next weapon that you will be seeing is the AMES 85. So yeah, I'll see you guys there. Alrighty then, here we go with the Nebula camo on the AMES 85, currently at 9 out of 10. I just need to wait for this to recharge. Can't friggin' recharge before I die to a zombie, thank you. And here we go. I'm not trying to shoot this zombie, but it's gonna move faster than me. Because I'd rather not start up the round on accident, or... Actually, right now I don't care. Because there is Nebula on the AMES 85. So there we go. Alrighty then, here we go with the Nebula camo here on the GPR 91. I just got the XM4 finished, and you're probably seeing this after the AK-47, or AK-74 in this game. But here we are with the GPR 91, currently at 9 out of 10, so here we go. Let's do this. Against this motherfucker. Come on, there we go. So there we go. There's the Nebula camo on the GPR. And I think the next weapon is going to be the Model L, which I'm actually going to record tomorrow. Only did 2 weapons tonight, but that's okay. So yeah, I guess I'll see you guys with that weapon. Alrighty then, so here we go with the next weapon for the Nebula camo, being the Model L, currently at 9 out of 10, so here we go. Just recorded the AK, but we're doing the Model L now, so here we go. No. Okay. Alright then, there we go with the Nebula camo and the Model L. Which, I guess the next weapon is technically the Goblin Mark II, but I've already recorded that. But yeah, I'll see you guys for that clip of the Goblin. Alrighty then, here we go with the next weapon in the Road to Nebula video, or with the Nebula camo being the Goblin Mark II. Technically, this is our second last weapon. Am I recording it as the second last weapon? No. I'm pairing this up with the AMES, and I actually just got the DM10 and the AEK finished. But I'm doing this first because I hate these semi-auto weapons, so I thought I might as well just get rid of them first. So here we go. Which you will see that I bought a quick revive, just so then I could start gaining health back quicker, because I found myself getting trapped in way too many corners. Especially when the round would randomly just restart, like how it probably is after I get this finished, which, if I could freaking shoot this motherfucker. This is why I'm getting these done first, because I hate these semi-auto weapons. But there we go, there's the Goblin Mark II finished. Yeah, I hate these semi-autos because I'm trying to like aim and shoot at the same time, and I'm too focused on pressing the trigger so that I can fire fast enough. And it's just getting me annoyed, but besides the ASG, which is a shotgun, which is super simple, this was the last semi-auto weapon that I had. Which, I'm going to do the AMES right now, and then I will talk to you guys after. Or, I will talk to you guys with the final weapon being the AS-Val, which, no, I'm not going to get to record today. But it will be soon. I don't have a whole lot of weapons left to do. Well, I still have the LMGs, SMGs, and ARs, but it's not as many weapons as you might think. So, yeah. See you guys with the final weapon once I get to that point. Alrighty then, so here we go with the final weapon out of the base 33 weapons in the game, being the AS-Val. Currently at 9 out of 10, and it is the only weapon that I'm using. So, I have the ray gun, but here we go. And then we just need to shoot him with the AS-Val once or twice. Or 3 times. But anyways. And there we go. There's the Dark Journey calling card. And there's the Nebula camo and the last of the 33 base weapons in this game. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys in a few minutes, because I'm going to leave this and then I will record my outro for this video. But so yeah, here we are at the end of the journey of getting the Nebula camo unlocked. So today's current date is October 8th. Are you seeing this video anytime close to then? Probably not. You're probably going to see this video during Black Ops 7's life cycle. But just know, I did end up getting it finished before Black Ops 7 did end up coming out for all of us to play. But yeah, so I've unlocked Nebula Camo on the base 33 weapons in the game. Like if I go into my overview, then you will see that all the weapons, or all the base weapons of this game have the Nebula Camo on it. Sadly, I will not be going for any of the DLC weapons just because of how close it is to Black Ops 7. And because I also have a few more things to record, mostly just the background gameplay for the main seasons video, which you're probably going to be seeing after this video gets uploaded. Which, yes, I am working on that video. It's almost like I almost have everything that I need recorded for it. I just need some background gameplay recorded for it, and I'm going to be going for dark matter on some DLC weapons for the background. Plus, I'm going to record a little extra just in case if I need it on top of all those like weapons that I'm going for dark matter on for like the background gameplay. But so yeah, that has mostly been it for this video. And for the Road to Nebula series on the channel. As far as my stats go, I'm going to be going over this in the main like seasons video. So if you want to see both my stats for multiplayer and zombies, then head into there. I'm going to be recording that a little bit later on than right now because I'm going to go for like the dark matter on the DLC weapons, and then I'm probably going to record the clip of me going over my stats. Past that, I guess, since I have... Jeez. Why is my voice doing this? And then also during this time, I was wondering why I was not getting any tokens for the Season 6 Battle Pass. And that's because I got all the tokens that I needed to, which is 23 in total to get the 100% completion of the Battle Pass. So, gonna do that in this video. Which means that I am completing this before Black Ops 7 comes out, so if you were able to get tiers and stuff and or do the battle pass in Black Ops 7, then I don't really have to worry about that because I already have all this shit complete. Which, there we go. We have the 100% complete of the Season 6 Battle Pass. No, I'm not going to buy the black cell. But, yeah. We have 25 days left of this season. Currently, the Reznov Challenge Pack ends in 5 days and 23 hours. Which is when Black Ops 7 comes out. Just so then people can, like, kind of put a date to this. And we have 25 days left of the season, which in 5 of those days is when Black Ops 7 comes out, and then you can start camo grinding on that game, but yeah. So I guess that's really been it for this entire Nebula camo series. Whether I go for the zombies camo on Black Ops 7 really all depends. This Nebula camo video and the dark matter video for the multiplayer side of things won't be a thing because apparently in Black Ops 7 they're just going to make it so that once you unlock, basically, like, I'll use Black Ops 6 as an example, is once you unlock Afterlife on every single weapon, then you just get Nebula camo on every single weapon. There is no like Nebula specific challenge, there is no dark matter specific challenge, it's all just once you complete like the last weapon that you need to before you get the camo unlocked is when you get the camo for every single weapon. So that'll make this series a little bit shorter. It'll make the dark matter series a little bit shorter, but it's okay. Overall, it's fine. Also going into Black Ops 7, I do have all the augments and stuff researched for every single weapon. So we're at a point where that's all finished. And what I'm going to do right now before I outro this video is we're going to go over all the weapon inspecs. Kind of just going to use the same voiceover footage as the Opal and the Afterlife camo, but I'm just going to record a little intro for each of those segments, just so then I'm not saying here's the Afterlife camo on every weapon for the Nebula camo video. So yeah, we're just going to do this quick fire, so here we go. Alrighty then, here we go with all the weapon inspecs with the Nebula camo here in Black Ops 6. Starting with the knife, the baseball bat, the Sigma 2B, the HE1, the 9mm PM, the Krakova, the GS45, the Strider 22, the LW3A1 Frostline, the SVD, the LR762, the SWAT 556, the Sarkov 762, the AEK 973, the DM10, the PU21, the XMG, the GPMG7, the Marine SP, the ASG89, the C9, the KSV, the Tanto 22, the PP919, the Jackal PDW, the Compact 92, the XM4, the AK-74, the AMES 85, the GPR 91, the Model L, the Goblin Mark II, and our final weapon, the AS Val. But yeah, so that's all the weapon inspecs. Currently, I don't think that I'm going to record this right now because I actually have to get ready for work in about 10-15 minutes. So I'm probably just going to have to record this after work, but that's okay. But yeah, so that was all weapon inspecs, and that was all base 33 weapons done for the Nebula camo series in this game. And no, I will not be going for any DLC weapons with Black Ops 7 right around the corner from when I'm recording this video. But yeah, guys, I guess I hope you guys have all enjoyed the video. If you have, definitely do not forget to leave a like. Definitely comment down below on what else you'd want to see from the channel. And definitely do not forget to subscribe for more to come out into the future, because, you know, with my channel, definitely will be more stuff coming out in the future as always. And with Black Ops 7 just around the corner, we're going to be uploading a bunch of that stuff. And I also have the Black Ops 6 Seasons video, which is going to be in the same style as the Modern Warfare 3 one. But hopefully that video, or the Black Ops 6 Seasons video, is not the same length as the Modern Warfare 3 Seasons video, which turned out to be like 2 hours and 14 minutes. It's almost the length of a horror movie. But anyways. So yeah, I guess I will see you guys for the last video on Black Ops 6, which is going to be that Seasons video that I've been talking about. So yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in that video, but that has been it for this video. So yeah, I guess, guys, it's been me, Spider-Van1, and peace out.